about the book of Revelation is when John the Revelator eats the scroll. And those of you that prophesy, who prophesies at all?
Some.
You prophesy. I mean, raise your hand if you prophesy. Did you prophesy?
I need to work on it.
Okay. That's okay. Now I get to laugh at you. He's been laughing. I'm getting whacked, man. All right. And so, thank you, Jesus. Facebook, if anyone's watching still, wow. Woo! We got and this guy Jeremy Nelson that's doing the revival down in San Diego, he was talking about this today too. It's pretty cool. And but we gotta remember the crucible of failures. We gotta remember that through the struggle. And Revelation 6, that's what I was thinking, is John eats the scroll, right? And it's sweet. And sometimes we just want to say sweet things. Maybe like something to not, and it just makes your ears happy, makes your heart happy. But it kind of falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like John, it needs to work through me and taste sour and mess you up. And then work its way through you and dwell on it. And like I got one of the craziest double team prophetic words of my life today, out of nowhere, at H-Rock after the service this morning. And I mean, I never expected to hear this. I won't tell you what it is because I really got to pray about it. But it would be massively, massively life-altering. And not just to me, to like, I mean, I hope, I mean, I would love it, but it's just like, whoa, I got to let that thing work its way through. And like John, he eats the scroll and it gets sour. And it kind of messes you over. And then but then when the word's ready to be released, and then like say if I release that word on you now, it's gonna be like, it's gonna knock you out cold. But it's gonna like undo you, and that's gonna resurrect you. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or that word's gonna just go deep, and it's not gonna just be like a nice thing you remember tonight. And then, what was that word? Oh, that was so nice to hear that. It tickled my ears. I'd rather have a knockout punch from the Holy Ghost than an ear tickling.
Yeah.
I would.
That's right. Yeah.
I want the Holy Ghost to knock me out.
Yeah.
Break me down. Build me up.
Yeah.
Till I'm Batman. Sorry, I love Batman. Any other Batman fans?
So
it's crazy. I mean, this might sound goofy, but I think it's good. And I'm like getting more and more into the entertainment stuff. So, but Batman. One time I was praying in Zimbabwe, and we had most people pay bribes there if they get any long-term visas. And a lot of Africa's like that, pay bribe. And I was very tempted to be completely honest. And I went into prayer, deep prayer, and I saw Batman. And it's like, whoa, Batman, that's cool. And then I saw Commissioner Gordon. Does everybody know the Batman story? And so, really, everyone else was so corrupt, and they kept trying to corrupt them, but they would not be corrupted. So then they saved Gotham because they kept their motives pure. And you know the whole thing about Batman, he won't kill anyone, and so it's like, wow, that just like spoke to me like 10 books of the Bible or something, really hit me deep. And I was like wondering, why does that like speak to me, like stuff like Batman and these things? And then it's like, my wife looked up the spelling of our last name, Jordan. It's like Jordan, and when you spell it like we spell it, it means, the meaning of the word is when I fall, which the whole thing about Batman is when he's a kid and he falls, his dad says, why do we fall, Bruce? So we can learn to get back up and become greater. And that's what my last name means, is when I fall, I learn, it's so I can get back up and rise from the ashes like the phoenix and become greater. Through the failure, I become stronger and greater. And it's like, whoa, that's like Batman, that's great. And so it's like, yes, I love it. And so there's prophetic things that God will unlock in you, you know? I mean, it's funny, like names are so powerful, you know. One of the crucibles of pain that we're in right now, and really is the main reason. Well, Jesus is the main reason we're moving back to LA. Don't get me wrong, and it's been prophesied by like our friend Shara a lot, and Heidi said stuff, and just like things are making sense, and like I don't know, like I just love LA. Like, I was driving around singing that song the other day, you know, that old song. You know what? Look at those mountains, look at those trees. Anyways, and I can't stand Florida, and my family can't. It's something that God places in you, you know. And, you know, even some people are like, dude, you really want to come back to the traffic and all that, you know, like that. I didn't think about that. But seriously, it's because of the pain that we're going through with my son. And so literally as we were flying over here to go to Revival Alliance, we got air mile flights kind of out of nowhere, and we had them, we forgot, and we had just enough, and we got booked 2 one-ways, and we had to take care of our son, so we missed Bill Johnson Tuesday, but we flew in early like Wednesday, and while we were flying, we land in LA. We're like, kids, so how's everything? And actually, as we were flying, our 18-year-old was flying back from Cape Town through Dubai, so she had flown like 30 hours. And we're like, sorry, we're not going to pick you up. What? And it's like, yeah, your brother and sister we're going to LA. And so, anyways, they're picking her up. It's like, hey, did you get paid? Oh, thank God, and everything. But everything's not okay, Dad. Really, what? Ben beat up his teacher and got expelled. It's like, wow. I was telling you about it tonight. When I came in, I was like laughing. He's laughing. I was like, it's not really funny, I guess, but it is kind of funny. And you can either laugh or cuss. I guess, you know, so it's better to laugh. And so we got here and we're like, okay. And that's one of the reasons Pamela had to go and couldn't be here. But what a cool, I mean, I think it's probably better for you that she's not here, because she's giving out like those personal, I mean, like, you know, some provinces charge hundreds of dollars, which is horrible, and we need to renounce that. But you guys are getting a good deal, man. Like, wow, that's like a really good deal. So, you know, Groupon couldn't touch that thing, man. So, yeah, crazy. Man. So this liquid gold, there's fire on that word. There's a lot of fire. God keeps rolling around in my head the last couple of days. Entertainment evangelism. Entertainment evangelism. I don't know. I know those guys are actors, and I was talking to them about it before they left. But there's something new. There's going to be new ways of pushing the gospel out, new ways of getting it out there. I have my first little show, and maybe I could show it to you guys, and then just start imparting and start releasing them. And I want to like really contend for those words spoken over your guys' lives. And I'm going to show you this. Is it hooked up, or do we got to rehook it? Or
I'm going to do it right now.
do I need the dealio?
You need your phone, I think.
Is it back on my phone, or is it on your iPad?
Oh, is it on the iPad?
It was on the iPad.
Oh, was it?
Let's see if I